has to be an absolute strength of one.
48 minutes, and we're looking right at it.
Alley-oop, what a pass from Rondo. There he goes again, that fake. Nice feed to Pierce, and one. Another beauty. James to the basket. That's good. Dwayne Wade from downtown. It's a 5-point game. What a comeback from Miami. For the second time in this Eastern Conference Finals, we go to overtime.
Hello and welcome to Game Time, where the conference finals theme is let's get them at home. And Boston followed suit on Sunday. Vince Cellini alongside Steve Smith and Brett Barry. And guys, it wasn't always pretty, but it was a thriller in TD Garden. You ready for Game 4?
I'm ready.
All right, let's look at it.
Let's get them at home.
Celtics ready to go. They had to win this game. Absolutely had to. D. Wade lace him up tight. And LeBron James, some last-second free throws? Sure. Celtics came out hot. I mean hot. Pierce missing. Keeps it alive, though. And Garnett out to Pierce, and that's a three.
It was. They got off to a great start. You look at the first period, they shot amazing from the field and the three-point line.
Hey, the commish. Not David Stern. That's Michael Chiklis. Remember that? Or the Shield, perhaps? Sure. All right, here's LeBron James throwing down.
LeBron had to do what he did in Game 3, and that is go off offensively in order for the Miami Heat to stay close. But on this night, especially in the first quarter, Boston off and running, and Rondo with some more trickery. The hocus pocus gets Wade the bite, and Shane as well for the layup.
23-15, Boston in front. And then Rondo and Garnett making it happen.
Eye contact, hooking up. You can see right now, take a step like you said in the pick and roll, get the defender leaning. And then look at the perfect pass by Rondo to KG.
Boy, just threading the needle. That's beautiful on both ends. After the made free throw, 52-36, Boston out in front. Then Pierce getting Wade in the air, and that's a little taste of Wade's own medicine.
Oh, Dwayne Wade should know better. Paul Pierce, a great shot fake, and then makes that shot around him. And then Ray Allen curls around the double screen from Garnett and Pierce to knock it down. 61 points for the Boston Celtics.
That is the most surrendered by Miami in the postseason. Meanwhile, Rondo, Shane Battier draws the charge, and it was kind of chippy. Rondo picks up a technical here as well, and Rondo didn't mince words at halftime.
What holes are you guys exploiting in this defense?
Them complaining and crying to referees in transition.
No, how do you really feel about it, Raja?
Keeping it simple. And in the second half, giving them no reason to complain or cry about that kind of foul. That's a playoff hard foul. Wade looks at Rondo. Rondo looks back. Let's play on.
Easy, easy now. And then LeBron James once again strolling down the lane and slamming.
You can see the Boston Celtics defense not on the same page. LeBron taking advantage. Can't give up these type of easy baskets. And here comes the Heat, the Miami Heat, with Dwayne Wade knocking down a three. Only down a few.
Yep, and Wade with 20 points in the game. He only had 8 in the first half. But what a heads-up play, .9.
It was. I love it because .9, you know it's going to be a difficult shot attempt. Throws the basketball off the foot of Norris Cole and gives a shot clock reset. But here comes the Miami Heat from Mario Chalmers with a nice little layup.
His name is Rio, and he had 12 in the game.
Easy, Vince.
Sorry.
Great execution by Boston here. Rondo on the wing. They find KG. More points in the paint. And then 89-86 here. Miami needing something. LeBron slips the pick and roll, finds himself open at 3. Bang. That's a big shot. Tied up.
Take that, Boston. It's 89 all. 25 seconds left. Kevin Garnett, offensive foul.
You can see KG grab it. Then LeBron James said, let me get into the act. He already is grabbing the reference right here. I'll pull the chair and pull him down and draw the foul.
Flashback to game 2. LeBron over Rondo, missing at the buzzer. Now 5 seconds left in the fourth. What happened here?
Well, bad spacing for Miami. LeBron is triple teamed, and that shot by Haslam, not good, but bad spacing for Miami in that offensive possession. Boston sends 3 defenders, and we're going to overtime.
Yeah, Haslam didn't have a chance. And then 38 seconds into the OT, Paul Pierce, foul number 6. He has to sit. Third time in the last 5 games he's fouled out. Then Rondo, floater.
You got to love it because he probed and probed, let the guys come and run and develop the play, and he knocked down the floater, then right back at you. Paul Pierce out, and here's LeBron James trying to post up. Michael Peaches pulls the chair and draws the foul on LeBron James.
That's a little bit of history. He hasn't fouled out of a game in postseason or with the Heat. Meanwhile, it is Rondo getting to the line, missing the first, but then making the second. Boston is up by 2. Now here's Sean Grandy, WEEI, with the finish.
Will they go for the win? Wade with the Battier screen. Wade deep on the right side. Wade 4 seconds to go. Wade pump fake for the win. Bounces out, and the Celtics have flipped the script from a year ago. They have survived Game 4.
With LeBron James watching from the sideline, this is what it came down to. Wade actually got a look, but couldn't get it to fall.
Well, great ball fake there. Daniels goes flying through the air. Dwayne Wade with a huge window opportunity knocking. Nobody answered for the Miami Heat. We're going to go down to Miami for a Game 5, Vince.
All tied up at 2 after giving up an 18-point lead in regulation. Boston eking out a win, evening the series, and handing Miami their first playoff overtime loss ever. LeBron led all scorers with 29, but all 5 Boston starters in double figures, including Rondo, 15 and 15 assists. 38th career postseason double-digit assist game, tying Bob Cousy, the great Bob Cousy, all-time in franchise history. LeBron James was lamenting fouling out of a game for the first time in the postseason, and as a member of the Heat, and really in the first time in over 4 years, clearly LBJ was not agreeing with the call.
Hadn't fouled out. I don't foul out. I don't foul out, and you know, sometimes if I'm gonna foul out, you know, that's 6th foul. You know, I wish I would have earned it. It would have actually been a foul on me. So, you know, whatever.
Well, this might make LeBron feel better and Heat fans feel better as well. ESPN.com's Brian Windhorst reporting that, according to several sources, the Heat are hoping to activate Chris Bosh for Game 5 on Tuesday. And I'm wondering how much of a lift will that give them, Smitty? He's been out a while since Game 1 of the semis.
I think the lift has to be how healthy he is and how much he can give the Miami Heat. You know, if he's limping around and not at 100%, well, he obviously won't be at 100%, but how much can he go? And defensively, he really is going to be challenged with that injury. Obviously, his timing, that's what you got to look for, and how much will he disrupt this Miami offense on the both ends. That's what we have to see.
Did Boston figure something out, or what can we expect in this Game 5?
Well, that would be interesting with Bosh back in the lineup, but we'll see what happens. For the Boston Celtics, it simply comes down to their pace. They were incredible in the first half, scoring 61 points, moving the ball, everybody getting to the right spots. And then in the second half, they allowed the defense of the Miami Heat to affect their pace. They can't have that happen on the road, Vince. They got to go down to Miami and play consistent for 48 minutes at that pace, and they'll have themselves a chance to win in the 4th.
We're looking forward to Game 5 on Tuesday. It's now a best of 3, the series.